Hello, welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name's Zena. My team's here and creators here. Any negative energy that's been sent to the channel, to myself or to you, the viewer, I transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. Send out love to those that are sending it, and I hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their heart. Okay, so we have the moon in reverse, we have Judgement, and we have the Hermit. Let's see what was two out. So we have Scorpio over the moon in the 8th house, and we have over Judgement, universal laws. We have Archangel Michael, who is the general, and he's like basically in charge of everything in here, you know. Over the moon, we have Lady Nada with Art Awakening. Over the Judgement and the universal laws, we have Horus with Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Over the Hermit, we have Master Buddha with increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So we have Freya with phases and cycles, and that has also got the moon in it. It's fell over the moon. Now, Freya was a goddess of Nordic-like sort of goddess, wasn't she? You know, with the Vikings. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So yeah, someone was creating illusions around you. Someone was doing these illusions so that you could not elevate. You know, again, over the moon, you know, but that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to stop you basically from flowing with the water, with the Scorpio energies. They were trying to stop you from flowing and moving out of a cycle with them. This is what I'm feeling. You was in a cycle with someone, and they were trying to keep you trapped in this cycle, in these dark energies that they were in. They didn't want to evolve. They didn't want to move up the evolutionary ladder. Your heart was awake. Your heart was awakening even more and more, and you were going through all these portals and everything. And this individual was just hanging on basically to whatever energy they could get from you, you know. And they were trying to stop you. They were doing a lot of deceit, a lot of lying, a lot of manipulation, creating illusions basically. Things that would mess with your mind, you know. And as soon as your mind starts to get messed with, your body takes at it. And then once your body takes at it, it starts to affect your soul. So this is what they were trying to do. They were trying to bring you down, fully down from your mind, your body and the soul, so that you could not connect to Creator. We have Lord Ganesh as well with infinite abundance. So this is the thing, because of you connecting to your heart chakra and opening up and connecting to Source Creator and going through all these cosmic gateways, you open up your infinite abundance. This is what you do. They were creating illusions because they wanted to be around you, because they wanted a bit of your abundance basically. When they're hanging around you and you know, you have people come around you and say, oh God, your energy feels amazing. It's like, yeah, because I'm an energy vampire. Get away. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is what happens. Not everyone is, you know, but some people's energies are a higher energy than others, and they tend to want to be around you. And this is what happens in life. And as you go through all of these awakenings and you move higher and higher up the evolutionary ladder basically into different portals and dimensions, you can understand and you see a lot more. You can look at people and places and things and understand that, you know, there's a little bit more than what they know. They will come up eventually, but this individual, they didn't want to. They wanted to stay down in lower energies and stay in that toxic lifestyle basically. This is what I'm picking up from it. They had a bit of a toxic lifestyle. I do believe you played with that toxic lifestyle for a while, and then eventually you thought, you know, there's something going on and I need to pull myself out of it, and that's exactly what you did. So you've got Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance, and it's got obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So that's what happens once you went through that cosmic gateway. As you went through that cosmic gateway, you started to connect to different realms of existence, basically. And you connected to higher beings, which bring in different abundance. Abundance is not just with money. Abundance is with the mind, the body, and the soul. It's more, I feel that that kind of abundance to elevate yourself into different realms of existence and to be on a different level. Money can't buy that. Money cannot buy that. So no matter what you've got, it doesn't make a difference. It's what you've got inside. This is what's going to take you further. If you do reincarnate on this planet, or you reincarnate on another planet, everything that you've learned from here, you're going to take with you to your next plane of existence, whether you come back or whether you don't come back. And this is all about the universal laws. And that is why this person now is facing judgment for breaking these universal laws, for trying to stop you on your evolutionary path, basically. Over the Hermit, we have Lord Shiva. We had Kalimar the other day. And you've got Transcendence. And it's rise up, honour your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. So yeah, you're transcending, and that's what you did. You transcended out of this dimension into another one. As your heart chakra opened, you moved out of this state of being and you went through the cosmic gateways, and you started to notice that your abundance was coming in, because the higher you get, the more abundance you get. The higher you get to source energy, the closer you are to everything, basically. And the more wisdom, the more knowledge, you just get given. It's just there, and that's what the infinite abundance is. And because you was connecting to source energy, and you transcended into other places, dimensions, and that, and lifted yourself up. You had the support of Archangel Michael. The moon, we have Joan of Arc. What a woman, and she's the voice of truth. So I believe you're a truth teller. I believe that in this situation, we've got, let's see what Joan said. You've got stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So yeah, I believe that a lot of people, places and things have tried to persecute you through your life on this planet, and they've tried to stop you from opening up. And whenever they come around you, they think that they can bring on, because you've transcended and you've elevated into somewhere where they're not, basically. These people, places and things start bringing up things from the past to put you down and that. And we have Joan of Arc who steps in, and she stands there with you, and she's like, I don't think so, how powerful can you get with Joan of Arc? And she stands there with you, and you stand in your truth, and that's what you've got to do. And no matter what people try to put on you and bring you down in any way, shape or form, stand there in your truth, in what you know and what you believe in. You know that you're not of this world. You know you're not of this realm. You know that you are a being of ultimate and infinite potential. So why should you allow these individuals to bring you down to their levels, basically? And this is why Joan's there, and she's bringing in that strength, that power, that determination. And the warrior, she's waking up the warrior in you. Whether you're a male or a female, she's bringing out that female warrior inside of you, so you can stand your ground and you can stand in your power, And over Judgment, she controls armies. What a woman. Over Judgment, Universal Law, Ganesh, and the gateways. We have Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. So for all of this that you've been going through and everything that's been there and been put forward to you, and a lot has been being brought to your attention lately of past things, which I do believe you stood in your truth, and you stand these people and you said, back down, basically. You stood in your power and you put these people back into their positioning, and I ain't meaning that in a bad sense of the word. Basically what I'm saying is, when the lighter and brighter you get and the higher you get, you're always going to get people to try and bring you down in whatever way, shape or form, to fire up that part of you, which, the dark side of you, basically. They'll try and bring out that warrior, and this is why you've got the hermit, this is why you've got creator, because when these people bring out this part of you, and creator has to be there, because he watches, he knows, he sees everything, and when he has to come into play and these kind of people have to be there behind you and backing you, it's like, this is when the judgment falls, because they're trying to break universal laws. They're trying to stop you from transcending. They're trying to stop you from evolving into your prime positioning, basically. So you are a teacher. This is what's awakening inside of you from all of these cosmic gateways, from the art chakra awakening, from all of your chakras awakening, really, and for each and every planetary aspect that you've been going through and the levels that you have been going on, and we've got, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So all of this that you've been going through, all of these experiences, all of the knowledge that you've been picking up, this is giving you an awareness now, so you can share this with others, so you can give this knowledge out. So you've got some knowledge inside of you that needs to come out, that needs to be shared with others, so you can help people who are on that journey alongside of you. You're a teacher, and the teacher's awakening, and you've got to let that ability, that part of you, start shining, allow it to come out, allow all of that knowledge and all of that wisdom from when you were small come down in, and allow it to come out. Open that throat chakra, let it out, Over the hermit, we have Paul the Venetian. I used to say it was the veteran because I couldn't read it, but it's the Venetian. Experiencing grace, and that's fallen over the hermit again, with creator source energy. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. The moon, we have abundance again, so we had infinite abundance there. So you're experiencing grace. You've moved out of all of this, and you understand this. These people and places and things, they are now of no significance to you. They're being judged. You've got to not worry about them. You've got to let it go. That is the past. Live for the now. And you've got your infinite abundance coming into you, in for you, because of the things that these they keep trying to do and bring you down. I am a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. We've got health over judgment. So these individuals now are in a poor state of health. Not just because of facing judgment and breaking universal laws, basically, but they're in a poor state of health because they're not balanced, they're not central, they're not, they're not going to be, I'm not saying that this is what the judgment is being passed on them, is that they're in a poor state of health, but because of them not being balanced, they are in a poor state of health because of that. And over the hermit, we have denial. They were denying source. So I believe that these individuals, I've probably heard the call, but they deny him. They deny creator. They deny source of all things. They deny to listen. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So basically, these individuals, they are still living in fear. They're still not accepting that there is an higher power, that there is an higher power that controls their being. There is this higher power that will help and bring in this infinite abundance, because the more higher up the evolutionary ladder you get, and each part of opening that you do, the higher and higher you get to Creator. The higher and higher you get to Creator, the more He gives. Whether it's, food, clothing, housing, whatever you need, it will be there for you. Whatever you need, it will come to you. As long as you abide by the laws of the universe and you're there with Creator, source of all things. You couldn't trust this individual. This individual is someone you could not trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You trusted in your intuition. You were trusting in that you knew that this individual was doing these things. You was listening. You was always connected. That's what they didn't know. This is what they don't know. They didn't know how connected you actually were. So this is why they get judgment for all the universal laws. I'm sorry, but we have Elf by Delph and we have the grief card after. So you may have had the loss, or this individual is suffering a grief at the moment. It could be a grief of a loss. It could be a grief of losing their material wealth, their home, their food, their money. But they are in a state of grief at the moment, whether this is what Creator has done because of what they were trying to do to you. But they are in a state of grief. And, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And they say that, don't they? You don't know what you've lost until it's gone. And appreciate everything, basically. Appreciate things, because you don't know how long you're going to hold on to that. You could have billions and the next day it could be gone. So, you have to appreciate things. And I believe that this individual is now, they're at a loss, they're losing. And I mentioned about money, and I think this is what they're losing. They're losing their stability. And it's you've got your, it's more of an orangey card, so it's more of a solar plexus, which is connected with your abundance, basically. So then there's no abundance for this individual because they're not connected to Source Creator. And we have friendship over the Hermit. I believe you have a very good friendship with Creator Source Energy. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I believe that you've connected with Creator all of your life, basically, and you know and understand it, that you are one with Creator, with Source. So over the Moon, we have wisdom. So you knew everything. You was very wise to what was going on. You trusted in your instincts. You knew that you had Joan of Arc again, with truth, with trust, with truth. You knew your truth, and you had the wisdom to move away from this individual who was causing you these illusions, and the illusions, what they want to hold dear to them, because they're illusions of the mind, they're illusions of the past. They are things that no longer exist because it's past, it's gone, it doesn't exist anymore. So why bring it up? It's not there, it's not existing anymore. Over the Judgment, we have Raphael with cleansing, and that you went through a major cleansing. I believe that this individual now is going to have to go through a major cleansing. They're going to have to answer to the universal laws that they've broken, and they are going to have to cleanse. They are going to be forced to cleanse, basically. And we have Raziel with the Hermit and dreams. I believe that this individual tries to affect your dreams, but now, for what this individual is doing to you and trying to create an illusion, their dreams are going to be affected. They're going to see a lot in their dreams now. just got for a couple of months. Basically, they're going to have dreams, and they're going to have dreams, and they're going to see Archangel Michael, and they're going to see Creator, and they're going to know, they're going to understand that they're going to be shown. They're going to be shown basically everything, all the laws, the universal laws that they were breaking, and they're going to be made to understand Creator, because that's where it's fallen. They're going to be made to understand. You got Michael there; he'll make sure they do it. They're going to be brought up now into a different state. They're going to end up with obviously the grief and everything. They've been already judged, and everything has been taken away from them, because until you lose everything, basically, you can't move into a different perspective. And it's losing everything. It don't mean absolutely having nothing. It's losing the things that you hold dear to you. And in this individual's case, I believe it was money and abundance. And so that's what they're going to be losing. Over the moon, we have Aniel with hope. You always remained hopeful. These have got no hope. These have got no hope in hell, basically. But you've always remained hopeful, and you have the dove of peace there, you know, and you've got the red. The red. I know it's an angel sigil, basically, but it's associated with the root. So you're very grounded, you know. You're very grounded with the peace, and you always were, and that's all you wanted to do. You just wanted peace. And this individual kept on creating these illusions. So, you know, over Judgment, we have communication with Raphael. So, you know, they're going to try and communicate with you. I believe communication has been blocked from these individuals. I believe you blocked them. I believe everyone's blocked them. But you are going to hear some sort of a communication, and it's with the art. So I believe they're going to come and express themselves to you. You may get an apology, you know, you may get an apology, because I believe that they've been, you know, they've been being judged, they've been having their dreams, they understand now, they've been being told, and they're going to communicate, and they're going to offer an apology to you. And I think because you're in that phase now, you're going to accept it, you know, you're going to say thank you, and you're going to carry on into your, you know, into your wherever you are at this moment in your evolution. You know, you're just going to keep on evolving, and you're just going to get over it, you know. Over the Hermit, we have patience with Michael over Michael. So be patient, because things are being woven now. Things are happening, and you have no need to worry anymore, because everything that was done under the moon, all the illusions, everything was brought up and tried to be thrown at you. You know, just have patience. It's all going to be sorted. And over the moon, we have willpower. So you always had willpower. You've always had a very strong intuition. You've always been hopeful, and that willpower has always been there. And I mean, they've fallen over Joan of Arc, of all people, you know. So you have the strength of Joan. You have the willpower. You have the hope in your heart, the wisdom. You know, you trust. You are truthful. You are abundant. You know, and this is what they were trying to stop. But it don't matter, because you've elevated anyway. So over Judgment, we have empathy. So I do believe that, because it's with the heart chakra again, I believe that they're feeling it now with the empathy. I believe that they couldn't before, you know. You've got the crown chakra there with the lotus, and they're now feeling the loss of the things that they love dear, because we had the grief card there. They're feeling the loss of the things that they held dear to themselves, you know, and they're being cleansed, and that's what's happening to these individuals now. They're being cleansed with their judgment. It's a good thing, because once they've been cleansed, they'll come out a better person, and they'll be a much better person, and it's good. And this is where we are going now. This is where we're all going. We need to evolve, we need to cleanse, we need to get rid of the past and clear the clutter, and stop dwelling on the past and let it all go, and move forward into, you know, your limitless possibilities. Over the Hermit, which is the last card, we have intuition. So yeah, intuition, you always listen to your intuition. You always knew. You listen to Creator, you listen to Source, and you have all of this that is with you, you know, and you've got your abundance coming in. And basically this is about someone who is breaking universal laws. So we're going to close this reading. It might tell us who they were now. So over we have the Fool, so, and it's in the upside down. So yeah, there was a Fool basically to think that any mind manipulation, any illusions, anything that was being sent to you was going to work, you know, because they're the Fool. Everything there, what they're trying to hang on to, they were juggling. They juggle, they've lost. And that's what, you know, over to the Judgment. We have the Emperor, the Empress. Now it's coming the downward position. We don't know what else is coming next, but this is what I believe that they were trying to stop. They were trying to stop you from being the Emperor, from you being the Empress, from you being in that position of abundance, from you making your mark on this world. You know, we all have a purpose, and whether it is to open a business or to be a teacher and to help others. But this is what they were trying to stop you. They were trying to stop you from showing and being your true self and guiding others, basically. That's what I've just got, guiding. You're here to guide others and to bring them up into an higher state of being. And this is what these individuals were trying to stop. Okay, and we have the Emperor over, excuse me, itching, over the Hermit. So the Emperor, the Empress, and that is you, you know. So whether they, we had the Empress as well, and the Emperor. Even though they tried to stop you being the Empress, being the fertile, yeah, everything that they've done, they didn't stop you, basically. They were trying to stop you. The Fool was trying to stop you, excuse me. They were trying to stop you being this Emperor, Empress. But, you know, because of the Judgment, and you've got Creator. Creator's just moved you out of that and thought, you know what? You ain't just the Empress. You're the Emperor. You are the Emperor and the Empress. And that's you. And there's the Fool. So you can now feel safe in your dreams and move into your positioning and go out there and spread the knowledge that you've got within inside of you and be the teacher you came here to be and help with the evolution of this planet, basically. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, we wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy, and thank you for watching.